Hello everyone, I'm Siti Snehara Basher-Talib and I'm going to share with you a quick review on 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. John Maxwell is an American author, speaker, and a pastor who has written many books primarily focusing on leadership. He's also a number one New York Times best-selling author, coach, and speaker who has sold more than 26 million books in 50 countries. And he's also once named by Inc. magazine as the number one leadership and management expert in the world. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership is a 1998 book written by John Maxwell and published by Thomas Nelson. It is also one of the several books of Maxwell on the subject of leadership. And it's actually the book for which he is best known. And also, the book was listed on the New York Times bestseller list in April 1994. And the very same book had sold more than a million copies in 2015. And this book, John Maxwell shares his top 21 time-tested leadership principles. And those are the law of the lead, influence, process, navigation, addition, solid ground, respect, intuition, magnetism, and law of connection. There's also this law of inner circle, empowerment, picture, buy-in, victory, big mo or momentum, priorities, sacrifice, timing, explosive growth, and the last one, the law of legacy. So now, why I choose this book? I choose this book because I found John Maxwell's take on leadership to be interesting, as he believed that leadership is leadership no matter what context it is. The laws discussed are similar no matter what realm will they be applied in. And he also successfully demonstrated how these laws apply in leadership in all forms, whether it is in church or in politics, in history, or in sports. What I am so interested in is knowing that when he first began, he was told that he was a pastor and that he had no business experience, and how could he possibly guide people in business. So he has taken his leadership experiences from his church life and directly correlated them to many various fields. And this book has also many illustrations drawing parallels in sports and American history, as well as corporate expert stories. It is with great joy that I spent a few weeks reading the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and I recommend it to everyone who wants to learn leadership, because this book has potential to help us to become a better leader and to change our life as well. This book is extraordinary because it takes a long time to make it actually. It has to be birthed with a lot of experience. In other words, there are some books you don't write real quickly. There are some books you just kind of let them marinate and let them simmer so that you can truly bring out the loss and the trial and the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership was kind of formed, and not only the process of time. It is a compilations of many lessons that the author John Maxwell learned about leadership, and it also contains principles and thoughts learned that really would make a difference. For me, this book does not really mean that there are only 21 principles of leading. The intention, maybe through this book, is to show what the laws of leadership are, and these laws hold true no matter which field you actually intend to lead in. What I came to conclusion was that there are a lot of wonderful leadership thoughts, a lot of leadership principles, but when we start boiling down to laws, there's just a few of them, and upon reading the book, I understand why it becomes a best selling book. Leadership is learned, and that we can become a leader too if we just internalize some of the universal principles at play in any leader follower relationship. I myself, I must take them to heart and apply them to my life. And maybe then, if I follow those rules, then people will follow me as well, inshallah. John Maxwell said in The Law of Influence, and I quote, "Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flow charts. It is about one life influencing another," which I totally agree with, because leadership is not just for the executives in the corner office. At every stage, it's like thinking proactively, taking responsibility, and excel in work. I agree that it is about influencing others. In fact, I strongly say that leadership is only about the influence to others' life. We all have our own beliefs about what is leadership. So let us let the Almighty God to be our leader, and we shall do our work as per the teachings of the prophets and the Quran. So thank you everyone for listening.